Welcome to PHOTONewsTV. I'm Will Prentice, brand specialist for lighting products at Amplis. Today I'm going to introduce you to the Cactus V6 wireless flash transceiver, the world's first cross-brand flash trigger with manual remote power control. This video will cover the key features and basic setup steps. The Cactus V6 is the first flash transceiver that allows wireless manual power control of compatible METS, Nikon, Canon, Pentax, and now Panasonic and Olympus system flashes. Power control is adjustable in full stops, half stops, 1/3 stops, all the way down to 1/10 of a stop. The V6 will work on almost any camera with a hot shoe or PC sync port to control the power of and trigger most of those system flashes. Photographers can now use Canon flashes with Pentax cameras, Panasonic flashes with Nikon cameras, or any combination of them. Some other key features of the V6 are flash profile learning of analog TTL flashes that are not already profiled, a low power mode, absolute power mode, TTL pass-through for Canon, Nikon, Pentax, Olympus, Panasonic, and Fujifilm cameras, and matching flashes. There's also group control over 4 groups labeled A, B, C, D, a relay mode, and a delay timer. Cactus has also included a mini USB port for firmware updates. The basic setup starts by attaching your flash by the hot shoe and locking it down. Turn your flash on and make sure that it's in TTL mode. Then slide the TX-RX switch on your V6 to RX. So now we'll check the channel that we're using. There are 16 available, and on the display the channel is right in the lower left corner below the battery meter. This says channel 1. All of your V6s must be in the same channel or they won't talk to each other. Press the menu button and channel is the first item shown. If you need to change the channel, press the OK button and rotate the rear command dial to get to the channel you want to use and press OK. For the V6 to properly control my flash, I have to tell it what flash is attached. In this instance, I have a Nikon SB900. First, I press the menu button, then scroll to choose profile, press OK, scroll to Nikon, press OK again, and then look for my flash, the SB900. And press OK to lock in the profile, and OK again under Use just to confirm. And the V6 fired a little test shot to make sure that that's the flash that I have actually hooked up. To control this flash, I also need a V6 on camera. This one will be set to TX after I put it on my hot shoe, and I'll double check that I'm on the same channel as my receiver units. There are 4 groups available, which I can turn on and off as needed. To adjust the power of my Nikon SB900, which I know is in Group A, I simply hold the group button and spin the rear dial, and I can adjust the power of it remotely. The other option is I can press and hold the group button until the text is shown in reverse and scroll the button as well, and then press the group button to lock that setting in. On the front of the V6 is a test button, which I'll fire just to make sure everything's working the way I want it. By default, V6 adjusts power in 1/3 stops. I can also set it to adjust in full stops, half stops, or 1/10 stops. When using half, third, or 1/10 stops as my default, I can quickly switch to full stop adjustments by pressing the OK button and then spinning the wheel. I'll press and hold A, press the OK button, and now I'm moving in full stop adjustments. Press OK again, spin the wheel, and I'm back to moving in 1/3 stops. And press the test button just to make sure. Another great feature of V6 power control is that it offers finer control than the flash might natively support. For instance, the METS 44 only offers 4 power settings: full, half, 1/8, and 1/64. V6 will still control the METS 44 down to 1/128th power, even though the flash itself doesn't offer that option. Take a look at our other videos on the Cactus V6, where I'll show you how to use more of the V6 so you can take better control of your flashes. Thanks for watching PHOTONewsTV, brought to you by Amplis. Don't forget to click on the subscribe link, right there, to stay on top of product news and info, announcements, and training from your favorite brands of photo gear.